Hi there. I am going to show you how I use my facial spa, aka wrinkle iron. I just washed my face with my Lumi. So what I'm going to do is I have this conductive gel. I'm just going to put a lot on the head, just as much as I possibly can without it spilling everywhere, because I'm going to try to do my whole face, okay? So I keep a spray bottle with our NAPCA moisture mist, which just helps the pH balance in your skin stay good, but you can use water, just regular water is fine. So I'm going to spray my face, make sure it's nice and moist. I'm also going to spray, I gotta lay this down real quick, my fingers with it. Again, you can just use water because this is what conducts the current. So you want to make sure your hand's nice and wet and put it on here. I'm just gonna tap this gel all over my face, and then I'm just gonna press. Oh, I'm sorry, I forgot to turn it on. I'm gonna press this button, sorry. And we're gonna do it 3 times, so it's right there. And then I'm gonna press. You hear it beep 3 times. That means my face is nice and moist, ready for the electrical currents. When it beeps like that, it's just telling you that it's on. You're not gonna feel any vibration or heat or anything like that. If you do get too close to some sensitive skin, like your eyes, you might hear it beep, or you might feel it, I mean, because it is an electrical current. So I just wanna make sure my face is moist. When it first comes on and you hear the 3 beeps, you might only hear 1 or 2. That just means your face is a little dry. So you want to maybe make sure you have a little bit more water on it, or make sure that you have some more conductive gel. So you just want to, in the places where you want to focus on your wrinkles, you want to go up. Just press a little bit. Don't press too hard, just a little bit. So like I like to do these smile lines. I really like to do my eyes right there. I like to come around and go up. That really helps lift those eyelids if you have any issues with that. I'm gonna go over to this side. There's really no rhyme or reason. I know when you get this, it comes with kind of some instructions on what, if you want to target some areas. So sometimes I try to do this 3 times a week. It does take a little bit of time, so, I mean, not a whole lot of time, but sometimes I don't get in 3. But I like to do one day where I'm just focusing on my whole face and really press these forehead lines. And then maybe one day focus on my eyes and around my lips, and another day focus on my forehead lines. Whatever you want to focus on. There's different settings on here, so you don't have to do a full 5-minute treatment. You can always just do a, 1 or 2 minute treatment. I like to do around the neckline as well. If you ever have any lymphatic drainage, this is used a lot in spas for lymphatic massages. So you can always Google a picture of where your lymph nodes are and kind of focus on those areas as well if you want to. It's amazing fat. I don't really have that as an issue, so I don't really do that, but I have talked to several people who swear by it for that. I love it for my lip lines. Even though I've never been a smoker, the older I get, the more those lines become more apparent. And my eyelids have been starting to droop a little bit, so I really like it for that. I notice a huge difference in my eyelids when I'm applying eyeshadow. They don't get creased as much, and I can just tell a big difference, so I really like it for that. And you just want to, again, I'm just applying a little bit of pressure, not too much. And try to go up as much as you can, or against, I guess, those wrinkles up there on the forehead. And again, if you want to target some different areas, you can. I just like to kind of go all over on these days. I'm just going to spray a little bit more water. This first treatment that I'm doing is a little bit longer, just because I'm targeting my whole face. And then you're gonna do a second one after this one's done, where you just do it for a minute. You just put it on the number 1, just do it for a short time. You can hear the beeps are getting a little closer together. That's just telling me I'm coming to the end of the cycle. That gives you just a little heads up so that you know to get any areas that you might have missed. And the weird thing is you don't feel any heat, any vibration. So the only reason you know it's working, that means it's over, is that it's beeping. That's why it keeps beeping like that for you. So all you do is push this little button, pop off the head, rinse it underneath the water. You don't have to use anything special, just rinse it off. And then I'm just gonna do the post-treatment. You'll just press the 1 button. So it's just a quick one. And again, I just use the Conductive Gel. Now, there are some treatment gels that you can purchase, and they're like, they do the positive and the negative. So this one, I'm just gonna focus a little bit more on my eyes. They have the positive and the negative gel. So what you do with those is you use 1 gel for that first treatment, and then you use the other type of gel for the second treatment. I forget which one's positive, which one's negative, but if you don't have those, you can still use just the regular Conductive Gel. Those are just some special treatment gels that they offer. So I'm just, for this little short cycle, I'm just gonna focus on my trouble areas, which are my forehead lines and my eyes. Because like I said, I really like to have my eyelids lifted. So you can see I'm just pushing that way. And if you want to do other areas, 2 minutes kind of goes slow when you're counting down. Just wherever you want to target is good. And let me show you the treatment gels. They come in these little bottles, so I do have some of those. But the Conductive Gel works just as good. Also, try not to put any makeup on after you do this for a little while, because it's really opening up your pores. And you want to just really put some good quality skincare on, and not anything toxic or anything that's going to clog your pores, like a foundation or something. So you can hear it's beeping a little bit closer together. And it's done. Now, what I'm going to do is I'm going to rinse this off real quick. And then I'm going to rinse my face off with a washcloth. And then I have it is called the Rejuvenating Gel Mask. So I just put that on immediately after I apply, or immediately after I do that treatment. And it just relaxes your face a little bit. Just leave it on for a couple minutes and then rinse it off. But you can see, I think, that my skin gets a little red after I do that. My cheeks get red whenever something's touching them for some reason. But of course, it's electrical currents that you're putting on your face, so I guess it should get red. But I just put that on for a couple minutes and let it cool down. And then I apply my skincare. So let me know if you have any questions.